right, good morning, good morning. What is good, YouTube? So, I'll do a better introduction here when I get inside the house, but this is my check-in spot. And you guessed it, we are sending check-ins. At this point, we're sending check-ins almost daily, so I figured why not send it? Got the death face coming in, and I'm gonna film my check-ins. So here we go. Fasted, empty stomach. I want to show you guys what we're looking like 4.5 weeks out. Let's do it. Okay, it is about that time to eat. I'm a little actually behind. Had a meeting with Raw on WhatsApp, on a Skype call. Some really exciting new things coming for Raw. But just got home, knocked out the 35 minutes on the stairs, calves, and some posing practice, of course. But we're going to jump right into what you guys really came to see, which is full day of eating. Coach is refeeding me today on a high carb day, and it's a rest day too. So we're going to really feed up heavy today, and then we got leg day tomorrow and back and bicep the following day. So yeah, excuse the shirtless mess. I just got home. I'm all sweaty, haven't even rinsed off yet, but I am starving, and we're going to get this first meal in. Every meal, I'll kind of break down what it is, the amounts, and then also how I plate it, how the finished product looks, and maybe it'll give you guys some inspo on how to make your meals. So Meal one is about to go down. It is 100 grams of oats, 3 whole eggs, and 100 grams of fruits. And that fruit, we will be using 100 grams of banana. So I'm going to make protein waffles, but there's no whey isolate in this meal because on our high carb days, we pull back on the protein a little bit. But it's all good. We're going to use an egg. We're going to use some of the banana, a little bit of cinnamon, pumpkin spice. Yeah, so we'll have a waffle. I'm going to do a small bowl of oats. Probably split it 40 grams of oats in the bowl of oats and then 60 grams of oats for the waffle. And then banana in half and the egg. And you guys will see. I'm not going to get into how in depth, but you guys will see the finished product and it's time to cook. So enjoy the full day of eating.
I'm making the waffles. I just did 40 grams of oats.
60
grams of oats, pumpkin spice, an egg, and a little bit of the banana too. And it just went in the waffle maker. I can't open it right now.
So what's in that bowl? It's leaking on the side. You gotta be careful.
It's 60 grams of oats, pumpkin spice, some baking powder, and an egg, and some banana.
All right. So that's going in there.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee's making. And I'm going to get started on the oats right there and the eggs. So, yeah. All right, guys, this is the finished product. 2 eggs. Yep. We got the waffles here. 2 little thin ones, but I cannot wait because they are absolutely fire. And then we got the 40 grams of oats here with the other half of the banana. There's some pumpkin spice on top of that. And of course, have to have the coffee to go with it. As I get closer, I'll probably cut this out. But this sugar-free syrup, it's literally only 5 calories per serving. And I do about a half serving. So it's like 15 milliliters. So it's just like a splash of this. It actually covers up most of what I need. That way the waffle isn't super dry and it tastes just like maple syrup. So we're going to do this. Oats and eggs. This is meal 1.
All right, babe, what are you making right now?
Okay, guys, we are officially in preparation of meal 2. We're going to get this going. I will just show you guys kind of like how I do it. Pretty simple. We're just going to throw, it's about 3 fillets on there. It's about a pound. This will probably last me about 2 meals or so. How I do it personally, I simply, let's see here, wipe the hand off a little bit. So I'll get this Old Bay, which is really good on like fish. And then I'll usually do lemon pepper or garlic salt. They're both really good. Well, I'll put the Old Bay on there first. Just a little bit of Old Bay. Cool. And then I hit the other side too. And honestly, I know some of you guys are probably thinking, tilapia, it's disgusting.
Yep.
Well, when you have fresh tilapia and not frozen, and you cook it in the oven and not on a pan, I noticed it maintains like all of the juices, and you just are able to like cut right through it with like a fork. Just, it's like very moist and it's just fire. Like I love it. I love how it sits in my stomach. It tastes pretty much just like, you guys ever make chicken out of like a crock pot and it's kind of shredded, or like a rotisserie chicken, how it's kind of just shredded and really light and it breaks up really easy? That's what I feel like the tilapia tastes like. I'm gonna go ahead and do lemon pepper because it never fails me. So yeah, this Old Bay with some lemon pepper on it. Preheat the oven to 400. And then I even will grab some of this lemon juice here. Usually put on lemon after, but sometimes I'll put on a little bit of lemon before too. Just because that way it cooks in there a little bit. And I'm no chef, but this is how we do it with the tilapia, white fish. I'll go ahead and throw this in the oven now, about 15, 17, 20 minutes or so. And you'll see, it'll look nice and juicy. It'll smell good, be a little bit crispy. And it always sits really, really well in my stomach. So here we go. Throw it in the oven. And we'll be back with meal 2. All right, just pulled these babies out of the oven. As you can see, they're juicy. They're steaming. They look good. And I'm keeping zucchini in with this meal because if I take chicken or zucchini out, I'm not going to know which one is the culprit. So if this gives me no digestion issues, then I know it's not the zucchini and it's probably the chicken. So we're going to get this lined up and I will show you what the meal is. So this is meal 2 here. We got 250 grams of jasmine rice, about 200 grams of white fish, which we will grab. Oh, I'll grab this guy.
Why'd you pick that one?
This one just looks pretty juicy. Uh-oh.
Stuck.
There we go. See how moist it is? Cool. There's one. We'll get 200 grams of this. It's 150 roughly.
Almost.
75. Got to be precise here, guys. 187. $202. Well, I'll just have to pull that off. 200. And we'll go ahead and dump these zucchinis in there. Cool. All right, so we got this. If you follow me to the table, let's see here. So along with this meal is an additional 50 grams of fruit. Trying to overcomplicate it. I really like how bananas taste. They're really easy to eat, sit well in my stomach. So this is just 50 grams of bananas, just a couple bites. Probably just go ahead and throw a little bit of cinnamon and pink salt on it. Definitely not going to throw it in with my tilapia. But this is meal 2. 50 grams of fruit, 250 grams of jasmine rice, 200 grams of white fish, and roughly 50 to 75 grams of zucchini. And obviously my pink salt on there as well. And it's about to go down. So meal 2 down the hatch. Okay, we are back at it again. It's about 2.5 hours later. It's about 2:45 p.m. And we are back with this would be the pre-meal, but remember, we're resting today. So this meal is pretty damn good. I mean, they all are, to be quite honest with you. But this one's a little bit different. So I'm gonna try the chicken with this one. That tilapia sat really, really well in my stomach. So I'm going to see if this chicken causes any bloating. Then we'll know for sure that it's the chicken causing some digestive disruption. So we have 250 grams of jasmine rice. We have 200 grams of chicken breast and 100 grams of pineapple. And yes, I mix all of it together just like I do all of my meals. I had a debate with a buddy of mine and he was like, no, I only eat my food separate. If I have a plate, there's chicken, there's rice, then there's veggies, or chicken, rice, pineapple, or it's always all separate. And I told him, bro, you're crazy. Like, you have to mix everything. And I told him, like, yeah, like I'll mix chicken, rice, pineapple in a meal. And he's like, ew, that's disgusting. No way. I would never, ever, ever do that. And I'm like, bro, you have to try it. Trust me. And I'm gonna up the ante. As you guys saw, I just put my pink salt on there. I still put on my mustard. Put on mustard almost every single meal. And this might be like mustard and pineapple. That is absolutely disgusting. Oh wait, there's more. I also put some cinnamon on there as well. Then, then we mix it all up. And just the combination of all the flavors. You got the sweet from the pineapple, you get the salty from the chicken and rice, and then a little bit more sweet from the cinnamon, and then more salty from the pink salt. And it just is an amazing meal. And I know it might sound gross, but I promise you guys, do not knock it until you try it. So anyways, this is meal 3. And it's about to go down. There is the final outcome. You cannot tell me that doesn't look good. All right, we'll be back for meal 4 here in a little bit. Okay, guys, more of the same. Just woke up from a little nap. Went on a walk. Yeah, almost at 10,000 steps already, and it's only about 5 o'clock. It's pretty solid. But this meal's a little bit of the same. It's going to be 250 grams of jasmine rice, 200 grams of white fish, the tilapia we made from earlier, and then 70 grams of veggies. I actually did a combination of some zucchini and some asparagus in here as well. So I'm going to get this down, and then we got 2 more to go. The next one is going to be pretty much the same as this, but with the added 50 grams of fruit. And yeah, that'll be meal 5 and 6. So this is meal 4, and it's about to go down. All right, guys, we got meal 5 about to go down. I call this kind of like my burger bowl. I'm gonna do zucchini again. Honestly, I've been loving zucchini these last couple of weeks. And this is actually 99-1 turkey. I form it into like a little ball, flatten it, turn it into a patty, flip it over a couple of times, and then what I do is, to make sure it's fully cooked, I'll break them up like this into pieces. See, as you see in this one, it's like kind of still pink on the inside. Then I'll pretty much just do this with all of them. And then you'll see on the finished product when it's on the plate, there's like a lot of like little burger bites almost. And it just, sometimes I just mash my ground turkey up and eat it kind of like ground beef, but this is like mimicking kind of like what a burger patty texture is like. It's really, really good. I actually started doing this last prep. So we're going to get this finished cooking. And we're going to get this on the plates. And we'll see you guys in a second. Now, I got to say, visually, out of all the meals I've had so far, this looks like it's about to be my favorite. And the burger bowl is definitely one of my favorites. So we have 250 grams of jasmine rice here. It looks like a lot more food just because I put it on a plate rather than a Tupperware. 200 grams of the 99-1 turkey. And about 75 grams of zucchini on there. And then this meal has another 50 grams of fruit. There's like half a banana right here to get the 50 grams. Just gonna put some cinnamon on there, have that as a little treat after I finish. And then right now I'm rocking with the diet root beer. So I've been fluctuating between this one and the diet Dr. Pepper blackberry. So that one's been pretty fire too. But meal 5 going down. Definitely feeling the fullness and the muscles at this point. We're about, after this, will be over 400 grams of carbs in. But been going on walks in between every meal like always, and my stomach is nice and flat. So we're going to get this down and we're going to keep it rolling. Okay, it is time for the last meal of the day, meal 6. 90 grams of cream of rice and 20 grams of nut butter. I ordered these literally a couple days ago and they came in today. I've been seeing them everywhere. This is by Flavor Gang. This is the bowl of Gains. This is the brownie batter flavor. Now, I've never tried this brand. I've been using the Elevate brand, and they're pretty good too. But this is more of a prep purchase. You know, I just want to see how this tastes. It looks like it tastes amazing. The flavor sounds amazing. Brownie batter. All the reviews are good. And anytime I see any type of content with people making this, it literally just looks like a big bowl of brownie. And I get 20 grams of nut butter on top, which we'll just use some traditional natural peanut butter. I also bought this baby spoon from Flavor Gang. It's only like $2.99. It's a silicone spoon. It's tiny. And I'm going to be eating my meal with this. So obviously a prep pack, you know, you want to feel like you're eating more food and you want your meals to last. Well, get yourself a tiny little utensil, because the bites can only be this big. Instead of having 20 big bites, you'll have about 50 little bites, and you'll be able to eat the meal slowly and enjoy it. So I'm going to give this a try, and we will see what the finishing meal looks like. You guys, how freaking amazing does this look? First time making it, I think I did pretty damn good. It's literally so thick. I don't know if you could see it, but look at that. So thick. And it's perfect consistency. Got the pink salt on there. Got the nut butter. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait. This is the last meal here. 90 grams of cream of rice from the Flavor Gang. 20 grams of nut butter. It's going down.
Two things Stan Van Gundy loves the most. There you go. Food. Play clock here and a turnover for
This is amazing. I'll probably never go back to any other brand of cream of rice. This is amazing. Man. All right, guys. That's going to conclude the full day of eating here. Just going to feed my pups and feed them their last meal. And we'll be off to bed. Just want to give you guys a quick rundown of what I'm doing, what I've been doing for years right before bed, but especially on this prep. As all you guys know, sleep is just vitally important, especially, you know, deep into a contest prep phase. You know, if you're only getting a couple hours of sleep and your sleep quality is not good, REM sleep, you know, you're not getting the adequate recovery that you need, it is just such a negative. It can do so many negative things as far as recovery, stress, all that. So I just want to give you guys a quick little rundown of what I do every night. It's about 30 minutes to an hour before bed. I do 1 scoop of the Revive glutamine, code AP, link in my bio, of course. That's going to be 10 grams of glutamine per scoop. And then this is obviously game changing. This is the Revive Sleep. Chocolate flavored. They have a honey lemon flavor as well, but I always rock with the chocolate. I've actually never tried the honey lemon. But yeah, both of these, I mean, the sleep is definitely going to put you in a more restful sleep. Keeps you asleep, promotes REM sleep, and it does not really ever make you feel groggy. They actually developed that formula to make it seem like they don't want you to be groggy in the morning. They want you to wake up feeling rested. And I do every single time. And then the glutamine is not only for recovery. I mean, we all know what glutamine does, but it's also primarily for my gut. So that glutamine is going into my gut. It's going to sit there overnight, absorb, do its thing, and then when I wake up in the morning, my stomach's always nice and flat. Digestion feels good. Ends the night right, and then I start my morning fasted with my electrolytes and another 10 grams of glutamine as well. So healthy gut, happy life, all those good things. But that is going to wrap up this full day of eating. This was really fun. I mean, I'm definitely going to put all this food to work over these next couple days, but tomorrow especially rather, for legs. So yeah, we'll see what the weight is tomorrow. I was 226.2 this morning. Last week I had the same high day and I woke up and I was the same. And I ended up doing it a second day in a row. So we'll see. At this point though, in prep, I really don't care. Like if it's a high day or not, like, cause I enjoy my low days too. And honestly, I'd prefer to push. So it's like, if I have to have a high day, I'll have one. If I got to do a month straight of low days, either way, I'm not really overly food focused in that sense. I don't wake up thinking like, yes, I hope I get fed today. I hope I get a high day. It's just like, if I get one, cool. If not, cool. I have no expectations either way. Just simply getting the job done and eating what I need to eat for function, fuel, and most importantly for condition. So yeah, 4 weeks out on Saturday. But today's already Wednesday and we fly out Wednesday, the week of the show. So technically 4 weeks from flying. Very, very surreal, but I'm just excited. Prep is going so smooth. Having so much fun filming these YouTube videos, vlogs, training sessions. Filmed a posing clip this morning. I'll probably start doing more of those just because it's raw, unfiltered. You guys see it first thing in the morning, no fancy lighting. And it keeps it real with all you guys. It keeps it transparent, which I think is really important. So yeah, guys, we will see you on the next one. I appreciate all the subs, all the comments, all the likes. YouTube has been picking up and I have been consistent with it for a while now. And I cannot wait to document more of this prep and have you guys tag along for the journey. All right. So yes, comment down below what you want to see and let me know what you think of my full day of eating 4 weeks out. All right, y'all. Time to get some sleep and do it all over again tomorrow. Yes, sir.